What is up, everyone? Today we're going to talk about the top new Steam games released in December 2025. Flotsam. Released on December 4, 2025, it is sold for $25. It has an 83% rating with 1,564 reviews. The game peaked at 3,234 players, and the game is Steam Deck verified. From the dev's description, sail, scavenge, and rescue survivors in a vibrant floating city builder. Captain your drifters across the endless curved sea to uncover soaked ruins, rusting factories, and stories from the old world. As a fan of city builder myself, I just can't resist games like Flotsam. There's something about managing your own group of people and try to survive the world they're living in. With it set in a waterworld-like universe, games like this are just irresistible. Cleared Hot. Released on November 20, 2025, it is sold for $15. It has a rating of 97% positive with 1,965 reviews. The game peaked at 768 players. The game is still in its early access. And also, the game is Steam Deck verified. From the dev's description, Cleared Hot is a nostalgic helicopter shooter with the satisfying physics and light tactical elements. Shoot, dodge, move your squad around the battlefield, and pick up almost anything with your rope and magnet. So Cleared Hot is a spiritual successor to the helicopter strike games during the 90s, like Desert Strike, Jungle Strike, Urban Strike, Nuclear Strike, and Soviet Strike with a modern twist. Clear out enemies with your helicopter and all of its arsenal in this throwback to 90s gaming. If you enjoy the strike games and want a more modern adaptation to it, Cleared Hot is definitely a must-try.
Available now on Steam Early Access.
Routine. Released on December 4, 2025, it's sold for $25. It has a rating of 94% positive, with 2,308 reviews. The game peaked with 1,620 players, and the game is Steam Deck playable. From the dev's description, Routine is a first-person sci-fi horror set on an abandoned lunar base designed around an 80s vision of the future. Explore and investigate your surroundings as you survive against unknown threats. Fans of horror games would enjoy the psychological horror adventure. The game has a realistic setting that definitely helps convey a very eerie atmosphere. If you enjoy horror games where you play alone and solve puzzles to escape, then Routine might be really up your alley. Mon Bazou. Released on December 18, 2025, it is sold for $16. It has a whopping 97% very positive review, with 9,843 reviews. The game peaked with 2,742 players. A demo is available and is Steam Deck verified. From the dev's description, build your crappy vehicle into a race car. Install the parts yourself. Make money by cutting wood, racing at night, or delivering pizza. Maybe you want to manage a sugar shack or build yourself a big garage. So this game is basically a combination of a racing game and a car mechanic game. You get to start with a very worn down car and you build it up to be a fixer-upper. Not only that, you get to take your fixer-upper and race with it in this life sim racing game. For racing game lovers out there who likes to be immersed with the ins and outs of fixing your car, the game is really for you. Rhythm Doctor. Released on December 7, 2025, it is sold for $20. It has a whopping 98% very positive review, with 7,070 reviews. The game peaked with 2,892 players. The game is Steam Deck verified. From the dev's description, save patients with your rhythm mastery. Rhythm Doctor is a rhythm game where you heal patients by defibrillating in time to their heartbeats. Learn each patient's unique heartbeat and defeat boss viruses trying to sabotage your rhythm, all set to heart-pumping, soul-soothing music. Okay, this is an interesting one. You play as a doctor saving patients' lives, but instead of actually doing doctor things, you revive them by matching the defibrillator with the heartbeat of your patients. Now, I am no doctor, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Kudos to the devs for the creativity though. If you're a fan of rhythm games, then you should check out Rhythm Doctor. Unbeatable. Released on December 9, 2025, it is sold for $28. It has a rating of 91% very positive. With 2,917 reviews, the game peaked with 3,214 players. The game is also Steam Deck playable. From the dev's description, Unbeatable is a rhythm adventure game where music is illegal and you do crimes. Follow the story of Beat and her band on the run in a narrative experience full of big emotions powered by arcade flawless rhythm gameplay. We have another rhythm game on the list with Unbeatable. This game combines action adventure with a rhythm game. You attack and defend yourself by matching the right beat and progress through the story. I know you will stick because of the gameplay, but the story is actually quite nice and worth the playthrough. If you like action adventure games with rhythmic game mechanics, then this game is a must try. Dungeon Rampage. Released on December 5, 2025, it is sold for $10. It has a rating of 93% with 1,845 reviews. The game peaked at 3,401 players. The game is still in early access and the game is also Steam Deck playable. From the dev's description, battle your way into victory in this 1-4 co-op hack and slash dungeon crawler. Play as a dynamic cast of heroes slicing through their way through dungeons, earning weapons and loot. Rampage past a gauntlet of enemies and destruction to end the evil Lord Dinglepuss's reign. Play up to 3 other players in this online co-op game where you get to pick your class and fight waves of enemies to progress. If you want some dumb fun hack and slash with some friends or randos, then this game is certainly a lot of fun.
Dungeon Rampage!
Pro Soccer Online. Released on December 5, 2025, it sold for $5. It has a rating of 81% and has 3,737 reviews. The game peaked at 4,703 players. The game is Steam Deck playable. From the dev's description, Pro Soccer Online is a first/third-person, highly skill-based online multiplayer soccer game. It offers a sports game experience unlike any other, with smooth, physics-based input-driven that is competitive and rewarding with no pay-to-win mechanics. The game can only be described as a football game in its purest form. No fluff, no fuss, no microtransactions. No elaborate stat system. It's just you and your players and your own personal skill. If you prefer a no BS version of FIFA and just wanted to play football, then Pro Soccer Online is for you. Guild Wars Reforged. Released on December 3, 2025, it is sold for $20. The game has a rating of 89% positive, with 1,673 reviews. The game peaked with 5,634 players. The game is Steam Deck verified. From the dev's description, step into Guild Wars Reforged, the award-winning online role-playing game enjoyed by millions. Now re-energized with system enhancements and Steam Deck verified. Experience the complete saga from the fall of Ascalon to the desperate stand against Nightfall. Your adventure is just getting started. We haven't had any decent MMORPGs in a while, so this might fill that void. If you're a fan of the original Guild Wars, or even just craving to play any good MMORPG, then you will feel right at home in this game. Mandate of Heaven. Released on November 20, 2025, it is sold for $15. The game has a rating of 93% positive, with 4,030 reviews. The game peaked at 10,815 players. The game is Steam Deck playable. From the dev's description, you will take on the role of a second prince of Zuan, heir of the Southern regime, with foreign invaders entrenched in the north and a complacent court content to linger in the south. You face a defining choice. The choice is yours. FMVs are always a great treat to experience. It feels like watching a movie or show where you get to be part of the story. Granted, not all FMVs are good, but Mandate of Heaven is actually quite compelling. If you enjoy interactive movies set in historical Chinese dynasties, then this game will certainly be a unique experience. Here are some honorable mentions. And there you have it, the top new Steam games of the month. What games do you think deserve to be on the list? Let me know in the comment section. If you liked the video and want to keep updates on new releases, please like and subscribe, it really helps me out. And with that, I am Macer and I'll see you again on my next video.